Top 30 quotes from movie Barton Fink, 1991. Barton Fink, 1991, is a surreal psychological thriller by the Coen brothers, blending dark comedy with Hollywood satire. The film follows Barton Fink, John Turturro, a pretentious New York playwright who moves to Los Angeles in the 1940s after being hired to write a wrestling picture for a big studio. Struggling with writer's block in his eerie, near-empty hotel, Barton befriends his jovial yet unsettling neighbor, Charlie Meadows, John Goodman. As the pressure mounts, Barton's reality begins to unravel, leading to disturbing and violent events. The film explores themes of artistic struggle, the superficiality of Hollywood, and the illusion of control. Jack Lipnick, Michael Lerner, the bombastic studio executive, represents the industry's disregard for creativity, while Charlie's ominous presence hints at something far more sinister. As Barton descends into madness, the film blurs the line between reality and nightmare, culminating in a fiery, enigmatic climax filled with cryptic symbolism, absurd humor, and existential dread. Barton Fink is a haunting, multi-layered film that leaves its meaning open to interpretation. It won the Palme d'Or at Cannes and remains one of the Coen brothers' most thought-provoking works. Barton Fink, John Turturro. I gotta tell you, the life of the mind, there's no roadmap for that territory. I'm a writer. You monsters. I create for a living. The hopes and dreams of the common man are as noble as those of any king. I am writing something that is, in a sense, for the common man. Strange as it may seem, Charlie, I feel a connection with you. This is my uniform. This is how I serve the common man. A writer writes from his gut. I am wrestling with some really big themes. I wanted to do something bold, something meaningful. I'm just having a little trouble getting started. Charlie Meadows, John Goodman. Look, you need some peace of mind. You need some peace and quiet. I can help you. You think you know pain? You don't know pain. I'll show you the life of the mind. You listen to me, Fink. That night I dropped by. Well, I'd hate to think I gave you the wrong impression. I'm not a man of means, Fink. But there's one thing I can do, and that's show you a little mercy. Me. I just drop in and say hello now and then. It's a fine life, Barton, if you know how to live it. Folks can surprise you. Don't judge too quickly, Fink. Jesus, Barton. You think you're the only writer that can give me that greatest work of my life crap? You? No. Sometimes it gets so hot in here. I feel like I'm gonna burst into flames. Jack Lipnick. Michael Lerner. We're only interested in one thing. Can you tell a story, Barton? Hell, we all want art. But don't let that get in the way of making a living. Fink, you're under contract. I'll say it again. Contract. Barton, I like you. I like that you're a little bit of a heel. Do you have any idea what it takes to make a picture? We don't put WPA crap on the screen. We put pictures of big men in tights and none of that fruity stuff. I'll be frank, Fink. You write your wrestling picture, or you get the hell out of town. You're a smart boy, Fink. Maybe too smart for your own good. You ever read the Bible, Fink? Some good wrestlers in there. You ain't no writer, Fink. You're just a pretentious New York fruit. Detectives Mastrianotti and Deutsch. He's a lunatic, Fink. A goddamn madman. That tubby son of a bitch has been dropping bodies all over town. A neighbor, a friend. Jesus, Fink, that's rich. Ever been to a wrestling match? Fink. We're investigating a series of brutal murders. The last thing we need is a patsy with a typewriter. Other memorable quotes. Sometimes it gets so hot, I can hardly breathe. Charlie. The truth. Barton. There's only one truth. People like it big and dumb. Lipnick. Are you in? Pictures. Beach woman. The common man will still be here when you and I are gone. Dash. Barton. Who needs a roadmap when you're going nowhere? Charlie. We're making a wrestling picture. Fink. How hard can it be? Lipnick. Sometimes you gotta get down in the mud with them. Barton. The only thing that matters in Hollywood is the contract. Dash. Lipnick. You ever read the Bible? Fink. Blood, guts, betrayal. Now that's a story. Dash. Charlie.